day, so much hope. And to get that with the first sliver of light, you know it's going to be an amazing day. We have got 3 hours for you to sink your teeth into this morning, literally, because we're going to be making dessert.
I have a bunch of ingredients that I was like, yes, say less.
I'm all about the blind cooking session, so I hope they're going to do that at some point today. We're just going to throw them in and they're going to have to cook. No, we love the way it now comes to bear in a book.
I can't wait, Juanita. I will admit.
You can imagine if life is tough out there for South Africans, for the people reporting on what South Africans are going through and bringing that emotional connection to us every day so the stories land. What do they get? Direct experience. It's an experience, and you're going to love it. My fast sports report on the way after the news.
Well, thank you so much. Announced petrol price, petroleum gas, planned and unplanned. In other local of structural instability and construction lacked detailed engineering designs or professional supervision. Now, the collapse in September amid declining air Nicoletta drink, leaving it in need to splash into safe, inviting waters. Now, reassuring water quality as Africa's playground is confident here on your.
Saying 2 points of you, a 2-all draw. Now, in fact, a few and unbeaten, and Richard has cruised home with 13. Feel like inside. Let's take a look outside and see him. With 13, feel like inside. Let's take a look outside and see how the weather is shaping up. How the weather is shaping up.
Well, thank you so much. We get started out in Polokwane. Let's take a look at our weather patterns for today. And in Polokwane, on this beautiful Tuesday, it's partly cloudy skies. Now, temperature winds from Well, let's get into your next city. This one is all about the city of gold. This one is all about the city of gold, who's set to experiencing next city high of 20s with moderate winds from the north at 15 kilometers per hour. Now, a UV index is expected with 20s feeling cool with moderate winds from the south to the south-southwest. Expected today with extreme ultraviolet shower for you, starting out here from the south-southwest. Now, humidity will feel a little bit uncomfortable with mostly cloudy skies, but expect a pleasant shift. Now, temperatures will climb from the mid-teens to the pleasant shift. Now, temperatures will climb from the mid-teens to warming up to the mid-20s. Now, winds will be moderate from the east-southeast, bringing a pleasant feel to the night, making it feel Tuesday so you can get to planning. And let's close off with the bringing a pleasant feel to the night, making it feel Tuesday so you can get to planning. And let's close off with the mother city, where we'll see mostly sunny skies earlier this Tuesday, shifting to partly cloudy conditions this afternoon. Now, highs will reach the mid-20s, warm Wednesday. But now, though, it's time to check out that sunrise view of the hour. And we would absolutely love to receive it.
Oh, I mean, how do you protect you loud 046 this morning? Maybe even sing us. Maybe you find that pay for the festive table. Gracie Stevens is in out of this. We'll see you now.
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We'll get time for some kitchen this morning to bring us some varies and maybe a new way to look at your menu. She's here to show us how to add a little extra sparkle to our holiday table. I put a lot on you, Gracie. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
I put a lot on you, Gracie. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
You are the tinsel to our Christmas. There is a lot going on.
Because I love sugar, I love festive food, I love decorating, and this just gives
The shows, you must also enjoy it and find that passion, that line that you embrace, because you are going to be spending some time in the kitchen, so you want it to be an expression of love and joy. And that looks like an expression of love and joy. What are you making? What's on the menu first?
I'm going to make fest down.
What are you making? What's on the menu first?
I'm going to make fest down. And then just
The food with your guests.
Yes.
I love it. I love the individual, the ramekins is too gorgeous.
Yes.
Where do we begin? Where does the shift, the Gracie spin, the family spin come in?
Well, I'm going to put a whole tin, including all the syrup of this cocktail, this fruit cocktail, including all the syrup of this cocktail, this fruit cocktail mix. And when I was a kid, if you got one of these little cherries, you were the... So I'm going to do all my dry ingredients. I've got my flour in there.
From the baking perspective, when it comes to the just throwing together, to have recipes that are a little bit more forgiving, making something yourself.
Yes.
But it often can be a little bit scary for those of us who don't bake a lot.
Yes.
I like the sound of a one wrap.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, well, that's all, but how proud will your kids be to be presenting this food, eating the food that they've had a hand in?
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
So I've got all my dry ingredients in here, easy peasy. Now, all of the fruit goes in here, and as I said, with the syrup, because you can...
In today's segment, you just unashamedly said, I love sugar, and that's what it's about today. Okay?
100%.
Let it go. You can. At Christmas, you can love a little bit of sugar. But there, the syrup with the fruit, and
Right.
I shall take the syrup. Thank you very much.
Yes, because Christmas isn't the time
Christmas is
where
the
you're
time for
watching what you're eating, most definitely. So I think sugar is a preservative. So
Lifted in your eyes. Well, you can create your own and get your own ingredients list. Now, scan the code, get the ingredients list, and you can start masterfully putting together our fruit and batter in a way that is supposed to be a thing with the baking. Don't overdo it. Don't beat it into submission.
No.
Keep some life and love in there.
So you treat it like you treat your wine and mixed in. Then you're going to divide it into your ramekins. So I think individual desserts are a wonderful way of making whatever. I mean, a little...
Sure.
No, you must definitely make sure. If it's got a dishwasher thing at the bottom, you know, those
can
little...
handle the temperatures.
Yeah, then you can.
Oh, I'm just thinking, this is going to give you those beautiful pockets, the little explosions of caramelized joy with that...
Every Christmas. My whole fruit
There's only one-
It's easy peasy. And you can make these up to 3 or 4 days ahead of time.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
Yeah.
And then cheeky, especially with the chunky bits of fruit in there. How would you finish?
In nice and sticky.
Because it's Melva, and we need that,
Absolutely. You do
that
need it nice and sticky.
syrupy component. More unsalted.
You know, it doesn't really make a difference in South Africa. Our salted, unsalted is very...
You know, like I just have a feeling South Africans, we're a salty bunch.
Well,
We've got that, but
us is
you're
very much
nuts.
coconut. Now this is the recipe I used when I was a kid with the coconut. It goes on top.
It's going to get crispy, and it's going to have that butteriness on top, but then it's going to have a completely different texture.
I'm spreading the...
It gives us that. It gives us a tradition with the special recipe. I love that. I love seeing those familial circles kind of close up, come full circle.
Absolutely. This it's quite funny because all my look up for it, which is quite fun and exciting. So this has got to boil for at least 5 minutes.
Hot, melted
otherwise,
sugar. Simple as that.
And you're going to really get it nice and hot so that it comes all like...
Just don't even play around with that. And I think, again, when you're layering in Christmas meals, scan the Melva puddings. They look big, showy pictures as well. Chat about a lot. Big, showy pictures as well. Chat about a lot.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
It is released on strength. Pizza. I'm going to add it to my list immediately. I'm going to ask for it for
December,
Christmas.
a beach,
You get it. Now on one of those stretch out lying things, some sunblock on, I'm sorted for
With
the
your
day.
feel by little
Little thing on the
box
side.
aesthetics.
It's all about the Insta. And now you're stepping into the world of fiction. So tell us a little bit more about why you made that decision.
So I've always listed and I published in a go.
Grants, yeah.
And so then I just decided it was a great opportunity to just process a lot of, we keep it moving. And sometimes when you go to try to make an appointment with it, you say on the 27th of December, I'm good. That's when I'm going to grieve.
We schedule our breakdowns.
And so this book for me was a great opportunity.
It is about self, as I said, on your part, to make it a story about relatability, and that you borrow from your own experiences.
In politics, I kind of found myself a little bit, in this character. First, fear, which is when you lose your mind. Farah, I didn't like the character, hey?
Tell me more.
I started from like, you need to have purpose. You need to get a job yourself, to understanding that there's nobody coming out to save you, that you have to look. And what I love about being a different world and add a whole lot of nuance and layers to it. And that's just as South African as it gets.
Yeah, and also we spoke about this earlier too, that South Africa is a movie in and of itself, so there's so much to borrow from and pull from. Things like situationships and even the era of Ozempic, the big O. Why did you choose to anchor Farah's story in such a modern context?
I mean, we used to be. It's a messy process where, you might, even love as we know it is not this clean cut, you meet cute at a coffee shop, and that's how it happens. It's messy. Relationships are situalities, and understanding like weight loss these days is a very different journey. And, I had taken, and I never ever spoke about this character. Was really nice to go and flirt with it, with that theme after. And so I
like this. And haven't we all got to that point where we're like, you sit yourself down, why are you like this? Why do we find ourselves here in the same rut, in the same pattern again and again?
And I love that when
I've got to ask you, Conita, I know that you are a journalist and a hard-hitting one at that as well. When it comes to the brain, the part of your brain you need for the fiction, do you need to unlearn some of your hard-hitting journalistic ways in order to have a bit more fun, let the character breathe, and get into the story of Farah without, coming with the politics?
No, I had been. It was almost about a month or two where I just kind of decompressed. Kwanazi, Madlanga, it doesn't end.
There's a lot going
on. And there's a lot going on. So because remember, you have, but I was quite intentional about contending with some of and also trying to have a little bit of fun with it, with just a side and Yana romance.
We love to see it. I was going to ask if there was a love interest. Conita, thank you. And thank you also for putting this book together. It's a labor of love, and it will be on Book Lounge as well as Shift Express Bar, if I'm not mistaken, between today and Saturday. Okay, where can people get those details?
All right, so today we'll be at Book Lounge at 5:30, so I'd love to see Expresso in case.
Am I like this? Then maybe this is for you.
Piece that we put out, and we're part of the Expresso show. Structure it in, my fan taking Gerald. Bets way, shape, or sing for us, calm us down. Our best of table. Then cricket has been latest, and if we can turn this one around, cannot wait.
Real beauty, it starts in your cells. From the brand trusted for 78 years, Vital introduces their for endless radiance, stronger hair, and luminous skin. Choose Vital, where beauty from within is powered by trusted science and perfected by nature's finest ingredients. Want to experience the glow? Be one of 10 winners of a Vital Beauty Box. Follow the steps pinned to the top of Vital's Facebook.
I had to come in strong, you understand, because we're back with Grace to wrap up our Malva pudding dessert wreath. And join us in discussion and send your voice notes on the number 0630369649. Grace, this looks incredible. You and Graham have been hard work.
Hot. It's quite important just to poke them. This is the coconut in it. And I've assembled on.
Wait, where did the inspiration?
Additional Malva. But every year she, sometimes she makes her toffee like like topping a little bit more.
This is Gracie,
Yeah.
just 30 this morning, and I was like, where is our lazy kitchen team?
Christmassy, absolutely. If she brought this to the table, then I know. All right, so we've got 2 cookbooks in front of us.
You know that even if you don't know how to bake, if you follow my instructions, you know that even if you don't know how to bake, if you follow my instructions step by step, you are going to get a wonderful cream. Step. So you just start a step. So
I'm so in this one.
box, all my recipes are in there that I use.
So in this one.
Box, all my recipes are in there that I use. So my delicious chocolate cake. So my delicious chocolate cake, double chocolate cake, the one that keeps for a couple of days, and everybody's happy.
This one.
Oh, devil's taste. So I'm just going to confirm.
With the, what would you call it, sauce?
Well, it is a sauce. It's a toffee sauce. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, that.
You surprised at how good your own baking is. You know what I'm saying? Bottom right. And I've got to ask you.
Definitely is.
Goodness.
Friends groups are so big.
So this is what I'm, and also we already know that in South Africa, as soon as the 1st of December hit, the celebration started. All day, every
Get in, simply head to the competition to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every
It's my feel. It's my feel good.
For the Proteas. Now it's down to the series on the batting front. Magical moment, and of course, Warren LaRue. The moment is not lost on you, my friend. I know we love talking about football, and we love talking about rugby, but you and South Africa, great names within that. I think we've disconnected from the Proteas brand a little bit. This kind of feels like the battle to prove within cricketing circles where we're at. How are you feeling after the ODI opener? What were the take-homes for you?
I thought the first, they really want to try get one back on us, and you want to see he's been in the game since 2007.
Against these guys, that's where the compound cricketing knowledge comes to bear. Imagine what it's like to get his number, Imagine what it's like to get his number, to have his ticket, to know that you have got young bowlers, great for the young batsmen, likewise. We kind of need our
Good points. I think let's just start off there. But
we kind of need our
good points. I think let's just start off there. But I think he had about 3 or 4 sixes in 5 overs, and then he tried to go for another and got caught. And I can tell you now, if Brevis was there for another 6 overs, we would have won.
Yeah.
Given the horns with hitting boundaries. But maybe if we could get a batsman like Bavumo, who's set to come in today.
So he comes back today.
Yeah.
Maharaj comes back. How much of a difference does that make? Because their presence on the field, their leadership on the field seems to be a big factor as well.
Oh, 100%. And the biggest thing is, I think, just the experience. We have an exciting side, without a doubt, but maybe just lacking experience in that first
real
ODI.
time.
You look at a guy like Maharaj, who's the #1 ODI bowler. I rate on where we could have done with it maybe if we had.
Often that, when you've got one strong batsman, you just need a good prepared to just be blown away by spin. Now, we're the ones bringing the spin, and we're in DNA. Where is this game won or lost then when we lock horns today?
You know what? I do see a few chinks in the all up front who really take their time, and they can.
And you can build an entire innings around just one of them.
Exactly. For too long, you don't know how they're actually going to hold up. So if we can take a few early wickets, it'll be fantastic. It also obviously depends if we're chasing or not, because I did do the pitch report and read up and do all. I like
the idea of a chase and kind of let our bowlers who maybe don't know the rules of international cricket to the degree that they should ride that wave and go for it, get those big wickets. How do you think we're going to be most comfortable?
You know I love a good chase. I think chasing odds I'd like to, and then you're definitely in with a very good shot, because that India batting lineup is scary.
And there's depth, but also I'll get into some of those sporting headlines.
Well, thank you so much. Output through the department by nearly R1 for South African department by nearly R1 for South African continent to the aggressors being presents for South African continent to the aggressors being presented PC process wealth funds domestic investment of good news as a groundbreaking deal.
It is hurling. And elsewhere, Jack's side. Herb, 56 saves as a suit. Isak Hajar to race. As a result, he replaces Yuki Avred Lindblad, 8 winning 33 not out.
Harrisburg, do proceed with caution if you are headed that way. Moving over to Gauteng to avoid to increase traffic storms expected throughout the day. Now today we'll see an extreme UV index, and remember to protect out. We're looking over where temperatures will reach a high of 28 degrees with moderate winds from the north at 15 kilometers. 28 degrees with moderate winds from the north at 15 kilometers per hour. Going into Thursday is coming through shining with moderate winds from the south to the south-southwest. Now expect a chance of showers through the afternoon, becoming likely again this evening. Now expect a chance of showers through the afternoon, becoming likely again this evening. For the week, you have a chance of afternoon showers today, with the gusty winds picking up. So we'll also see extreme ultraviolet again, and it's forecast throughout the afternoon. So humidity will see extreme ultraviolet again, and it's forecast throughout the afternoon. So humidity will feel just a little bit uncomfortable to take you tonight. So don't worry too much, GQ. It's looking good your side. Out in George, let's see if we can say the same thing. Your GQ, it's looking good your side. Out in George, let's see if we can say the same thing. You're starting out with mostly cloudy skies, but expect a pleasant shift. Our temperatures will climb from and too bad warming up to expect plenty at times. The skies earlier this morning, shifting to partly cloudy conditions into the afternoon. Now strong to very strong winds from the throughout the hour to put a smile on burningly good picture from Hout Bay. Number once again is
Then play your lotto and win potentially 42 million rand. Their app, which is my friend,
yes.
42 million rand.
Oh my gosh, I told you I just need 2 of those 42 and I'll be settled for life.
I'm not going to give you 2 million rand.
Dear.
Amazing. Then the of sparkles and the best night out that you can experience. And I'm not even joking.
Oh
Cannot
my
wait.
goodness, looking forward to it.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel good.
So glad that a little bit more than dreams than dinner, right? It's a world where theatre, music, and cuisine collide to create a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And if you haven't experienced it yet, don't worry, we've got you, Griffin. And if you haven't experienced it yet, don't worry, we've got you, Griffin. A whole lot more. Let's get into a bit of theatre, shall we? Guys, welcome and thank you for being here. So let's get into a bit of theatre, shall we? Guys, welcome and thank you for being here. So epic in 2025 and beyond. But what is Zingara all about? What can we expect and what can we get into?
She's an escaping this world that we live in.
So if somebody hasn't experienced Zingara at all, can you just paint a picture of, okay, I'm sitting
For over 100 years.
Sure.
It's you're surrounded with performance art. So it's true immersive theatre, dinner, showcase, friendship moments.
Sure.
It's a showcase, friendship moments.
Sure.
It's about coming together as a community and coming together as a country. Our grandparents really is a magic night out.
And I just want to say thank you for that, because I feel like the world is crazy. There is so much going on, the best of the best. Lunga, let's get into you. Not only do you look good, girl, congratulations on having a baby recently. But for those of you who don't know, Lunga is a contortionist, which, okay, tell the people what a contortionist is.
So a contortionist
affect your perform?
It doesn't. This is my third child.
Oh, okay, okay, never mind.
Yes, that you know your body.
Yeah.
And then every child is always now I'm like I'm older, and then I'm like, oh, I was supposed to take shorter time than this to like lose weight, but then you embrace.
My gosh, and we love to see it. And thank you for contributing what you do.
Thank you.
We hope you'll do
home. Something I'm used to doing overseas. So it's so amazing, and it's a blessing. Thankful, really, to be here, be part of Singara.
And listen, Mzansi, we head over to our twin acrobats. More performances coming our way. Mikola and Andriy from Ukraine. Gentlemen, welcome, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit more about your performance, right? How did you even get started with acrobatics?
When we were little kids, our mom and our dad, they was like decided us to give to this circus school. That's how our circus story began.
Of course. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm just saying the trust between the two of you has to be so strong. Tell me more about how you trust each other to do this.
Well,
no?
So what we do, you're going to see in
today.
the video.
Okay.
So actually, we do the hand-to-hand and...
You don't trust him. Oh, it's that brotherly love, man. If you don't trust your sibling, it's so normal,
actually,
you know?
Move,
Wow.
you feel it right away because we have like so much trust that I can...
You've been doing acrobatics since you were in your mom's tummy, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find space in there to make sure that you both were good. But thank you so much for coming. Yes, we love you that much.
Oh, cannot wait for quiet in the midst of all that right. What experience. It's a space with want this for our Kutle.
For 70
Want this for our Kutle.
For 76 years, the Protea Hotel Elegance in Johannesburg. It is a timeless blend of heart, heritage, and hospitality, and continues to welcome guests from all walks of life. Now, for 76 years, this hotel has been a cornerstone for hospitality. Can you please explain to us how it's managed to remain relevant and successful, especially in an ever-evolving industry?
It's a very delicate line because we're trying to preserve our history but also moving forward with time. So we try between Johannesburg and Pretoria, and all through the years it's changed. So today we have a 330-bedroom hotel on the richest square mile in Africa with 2 outdoor gardens and outdoor pools, which is definitely unique in the setting that you are in.
I cannot wait to explore more of this beautiful hotel. How does the hotel contribute to environmental and social responsibility?
So with Marriott Business Council, the Balalaika has an initiative where we're doing Rise for Hunger. So we pack food parcels every year. We also do Pink Drive, which we've recently done for our team members as well. And we have a project called Take Care.
Those are truly heartwarming initiatives. I think I appreciate that at the heart of the hotel, there's charity. After a long and busy day in the city, all I want to do is unwind, and there's no better place to do just that than the Lord's Bar, the first bar ever built in Sandton. There are so many amenities and features to enjoy in and around the hotel, but I'll stick to 2 for now. Number 1, the lush green garden. You would not say we are smack bang in the middle of Sandton. And secondly, so this is a very beautiful, serene space for you to just dip in and truly sit back and relax. The soul of the Balalaika beats inside the Bull Run restaurant, a restaurant where history, hearty flavor, and style meet. Dumi, it's such a pleasure to meet you. Can you please tell us all about the Bull Run restaurant and what sets it apart from all the other restaurants here in Sandton?
I think for the past 25 years, we've been a part of Sandton's furniture. We've built this place from the ground up. There's been nothing else here. We keep the family feel, not just for the customers that come in, but for the staff as well. We're very familiar with our customers, so whoever comes in the door, we know a lot of them by name. We know that they love to sit in a specific place, or they like the light hitting them a certain way, or aging. We have seafood, we've got wagyu, we've got the best desserts probably you could find in Sandton. So we're jack of many trades, to say.
Now, I am ready to dive in. Can you tell me about what I'm going to be having today?
We're gonna do a roasted beet salad. It's got a berry dressing, it's got blueberries, it's got goji berries, so it's a really healthy salad. And then for main, because we're a steakhouse, we need to do meat. So we'll do a fillet, just a small fillet with a side of your choice.
Good dining completes the experience for me. I love good food and I love beautiful aesthetics as well. But also the food is all about how it makes you feel. So from the service, the food itself, and just the aura of the space, it's 10s across the board.
What keeps people coming back to the Bull Run restaurant in Balalaika is our warm service. I can say that 100% that everyone that is here is in love with their job. And of course, our steaks. One bite of our steaks, you'll think about it the whole week, which will pull you back to us.
We are fashioned after the New York steak houses. And what you see here, we have the JSC just right across the road. And we are called the Bull Run because we're all about the bull market, right? When things are great, investments are high, and we're making our returns.
When you walk into the Destination Lounge and Bar, it oozes sophistication, excellence, old money, and as well as class. Can you tell us what makes this lounge, you know, an integral part of the Balalaika Hotel?
Look, firstly, this is as you can see here, you have your own private bar. We even have our own private pool table for our clients. And we also have our beautiful map ceiling. And you can see the Balalaika from here, eh?
Let's dive deeper into the space is ideal for.
Look, we have done proposals. We have done media launches. You know, small media launch. We've also done quite a few of book launches also. The main thing about this is all about privacy. It's a private bar. You know, we promote privacy, we promote peaceful, and we make the bar according to what you want. It's designed for you.
Baby showers.
Baby showers, everything.
It feels like I have been transported to a completely different environment. I feel relaxed. The space is beautiful, serene. And when it's time to head out, the Balalaika makes it effortless with a complimentary shuttle that takes guests straight to Sandton City and the Gautrain. If you're looking to create unforgettable memories that will last a lifetime, I invite you to experience 76 years of excellence for yourself. Book your stay at the Protea Hotel by Marriott Johannesburg Balalaika Sandton, or savor a delicious meal at the Bull Run restaurant. Your unforgettable journey begins right here.
And as they're out of style. Stretching. Look, a contortionist doing what they do best, what they love.
Wow.
And yes, believable performances like this while you have an unbelievable experience and meal, but we get to
Protea Hotels by Marriott is where hospitality feels like home. It's why when your family is with us, we treat you all like a member of ours. Book now and be more than a guest. Go there with
brown sugar. Let me announce myself.
beautiful colleague over here. I wish you could see the shoes as well. We are just sparkling from top to toe. Shoes as well. We are just sparkling from top to toe. Please show them if you can.
For free in this economy.
Free. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I didn't even check if you're toe ourselves and our colleagues under every day.
I was ready. Okay.
You're bored ready. Really understood until now.
Oh,
it sets
the trends.
And to close off the 2025 Plascon color forecast, we have icons within this space, which is called handmade. And I know for a fact that our audience at home wants to know, what is your opinion around this concept?
We want things that...
And I was thinking
this could work amazingly in a bedroom, and this could lend itself to a kitchen. And what I love about all the worlds is you can see how they all can live together, and by mixing them together, something else new and exciting emerges from that. I love a favorite color world between the two of you that you would say that as your...
Absolutely, I'm butter and sky. Thing about me is butter and sky. I ain't. So there's a psychological, everyone's home should be their own. It shouldn't be what we're able to produce, but we should understand them.
We also get our audience members to step out of their comfort zone and wear their confidence as an armor.
You must think about your home and your walls like your wardrobe, and play a little bit with that. I think that's the main thing. I mean, in terms of having fun with fashion and color is, if someone feels a little bit hesitant, you introduce it gradually.
From them, so they also get an opportunity to explore.
You don't assume that they just understand color because we live in a world of color. How they work for you psychologically, and that's what's so important.
Blending yourself to butter, or maybe just a pop of... Speak to a paint expert, because this is your opportunity to finally play.
Get inspired by colour and stand to win. Do as and tell us he's applied. See expressoshow.com for more.
Gorgeous. And
let me announce myself and love. I can land on a dime anywhere through space or time. I am absolute. I am divine. It's at one time. In my because with your thoughts, you have Godspeed beyond the wavelengths of this planet. Pure. Feeling like the body warm, heart with my eyes, moving deep, moving wide. But to those who know me, I am love. I am love.
Tree by mistake.
There
That
you
was
go.
crazy.
Oh, my mind is blown.
I think she twisted in between her own legs
And
and then
then,
testing
come
Barbara.
on.
Indeed.
I bet she could fit through like
An acrobatic edge.
You put it on your Christmas list.
Well
Royal Zingara is coming our way really soon. Well done, Lunga. We'll see the twins straight after this.
Wow.
It's my feel good.
I think we have been waiting, anticipating that iconic yellow has history.
From Johannesburg, where something big is happening. Walmart is opening its very first store in South Africa. As you can see for yourself, the energy, the vibe is absolutely electric. South Africans woke up bright and early to be a part of retail history. So let's go inside and see what the excitement is all about.
When I tell you, when you walk into the stores, just the choir of employees hyping everyone up, getting them riled up to be like, you know what, you are a part of a first in South African Walmart history, and just being a part of the energy and the camaraderie makes you feel a sense of, okay, this feels like a family.
First impression is obviously there's a lot of toys for the little one. She wants me to buy everything. Lots to see, hoping to find a good price on a TV.
My first experience is like I'm working in a Walmart overseas. Like I've been to a Walmart in Canada, in the US. It's meeting the international Walmarts. We're at the same level right now.
It's a really exciting day today. We are here talking to the woman behind the magic, behind the very first Walmart store in South Africa. How does it feel being the woman behind this incredible experience?
I'm incredibly proud for this historic moment in our country. Walmart is here to save customer money so they can live better.
And what can shoppers expect from this new Walmart experience?
Our customers must expect to come into a wonderful stock, and our associates that I will be happy to help, and our checkout system that they will be very fast and accurately when they're assisting our customers, and find our local vendors, our USA lines as well, confectionaries, and we know that kids...
We just came to look around and see what there is, and I found these. I came to find a labubu and I did find it. It could be any one of these. There's no knowing. I want the greeny turquoise one.
Banele, I am loving that.
And we've already sold quite a few items already.
Tell us about the team. What's the energy? What's the atmosphere like in the team?
Yo, guys, we big on culture. We embrace everybody. We treat everybody with respect. We have fun games that we play to boost the morale of the staff. When you come to work, you really are excited to be here and part of the team.
South Africans have a lot of energy. I definitely feel the spirit of Umzansi right here. What do you love the most about working in the store?
So the fact that we managed to actually, employ people, that warms my heart, because you understand the South African economy as well. That's what makes me happy.
What are customers getting excited about the most, do you think?
I think customers are expected a lot of American lines, like the toys, your labubus, your fat glass and all that. So some of the things are still coming, but I'm glad that I'm satisfied with what we have now.
I'm going through each aisle and saying what I like, and as you can see, our trolley is getting full. So I'm not sure, by the time we get there, you might need a second trolley.
Well, we haven't seen a Walmart before, so it was like sort of something like a first experience, so we just want to experience it.
I'm definitely going to be shopping at Walmart South Africa.
Oh, yes. I have definitely been looking for a brand new toiletry bag, and there's so many options to choose from. This is going to be perfect for all of my travels. The variety. And here's something shoppers are going to love. Walmart is taking convenience to the next level with the Walmart app that offers fast, easy online shopping. And if you live within 5 kilometers... What do you hope the community takes away from today's launch and experience?
When they come into our store, we want them to feel that we really, really appreciate them.
I think it's nice because right now there's a lot of people here, so now you can just roam. You can never stop shopping. There's always something new.
Dying to decorate it. I just appreciate the variety of options right here. We've got baubles of different sizes, colors, and utensils. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Generally, the atmosphere today has been so wholesome and beautiful. There's this element of trust as well, trust in the brand and openness to really explore and welcome Walmart into their own lifestyles, into their own homes. Walmart, you did your big one in South Africa. What an exciting morning. From the ribbon cutting to meeting the team and chatting to some exciting shoppers. This is it from Clearwater Mall in Johannesburg as Walmart opens their very first South African store. If today is anything to go by, trust and believe you are in for something special.
is, in fact. And we're going to put into that nature and energy from the river change.
What?
Really?
Walmart, please. You've outdone yourselves. They're coming your way. In fact, let's do some right now.
Yep, 42 million rands worth of feel-good could be yours, Mzansi.
Oh my gosh, okay, so buy your tickets now in for USSD.
And we'll keep the deets on the Expresso socials, where you can also find us doing Rand today. Good
Okay,
luck.
we'll see you straight after this break.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're getting into administration. Mzamo Buthelezi revealed plans to compile a central register of officials found guilty of misconduct or corruption. Now, this register, paired with appointed to senior roles or involved in procurement processes, responsible leadership and compliance with public service standards, September 2025, compared with the previous quarter. Now, with 9 out of 10 catering and accommodation who contributed the most, while electricity, gas and water contracted by 2.5%. Now, mining output grew 2.3%, driven by platinum and other minerals, and trade rose by 1% across wholesale, retail, motor, accommodation and food services. Now, although international news making headlines with Nigeria's defense managers, including mass kidnappings affecting hundreds of school children and civilians. Now, President Bola Tinubu nominated retired General Christopher Musa as involved at least 20 people abducted in separate raids, while 250 school children remain missing. Now, analysts and Jared Kushner in the Kremlin to discuss a potential resolution to the Ukraine conflict against war, threatening rapid defeat for any aggressors. Leaked U.S. draft proposals accommodating Moscow's demands had previously alarmed Ukrainian and European officials. Now, while the U.S. and Ukraine presented an updated peace framework in Geneva, negotiations remain tense, with Putin accusing European powers of undermining efforts and obstructing the peace process through unacceptable demands. Let's close up your news for this Wednesday morning here out in Durban, who's rolling out the warmest welcome as it gears up for 1.3 million festive visitors, with every beachfront swimming facility polished, refilled or refilled and ready to splash into summer. Now, from the cheerful Children's Amusement Centre pool to the breezy South Beach paddling pool and the sparkling Laguna pool, bathers can expect safe, inviting waters. Now, recently repaired pools in Ilovu as well as Asheville have also reopened after major fixes. With expert scientists monitoring water quality and all 23 bathing beaches declared safe, the city is stepping up holiday enforcement to keep everyone protected. Now, Durban, affectionately known as Africa's Playground, is confidently set for a vibrant, joy-filled festive season. Another reason to send you all over to Durbs, and we wish you a best holiday if you do so. So we leave your news for this morning. Here's a final look at your sporting highlights with Gray.
What a night in football. Let's start in the Premier League in the UK, where Erling Haaland became the fastest player in history, in fact, to reach 100 Premier League goals. That is Man City. Survived a late scare to beat Fulham 5-4 in a goal fest. Phil Foden striking twice yet again in a chaotic win that now moves City within 2 points of Arsenal at the top of the table. And elsewhere, Jack Grealish finally got his flowers. He earned Everton a 1-0 win at Bournemouth, while Spurs, they had to rescue a 2-2 draw at a very spirited Newcastle at St James's Park. Now let's bring it back home for more footballing action as AmaZulu beat Golden Arrows 1-0 in Umlazi to climb to third in the Betway Premiership title race. Rian Hanamob's superb 56-minute strike proving the difference there after Arrows wasted a first-half penalty, and then stand-in keeper Alwetum's Imela absolutely brilliant, impressing with some incredible 8 saves as Usutu now close to within a point of second-place Sundowns, while Arrows, they stay 10th, middle of the table. Now let's look forward to next year's motorsporting roster and who's going to be out on the track. So Red Bull have now promoted 21-year-old Isak Hadja to race alongside Max Verstappen next season. That's after a very impressive rookie campaign with Racing Bulls, their feeding system, including a podium in the Netherlands. So as a result, he replaces Yuki Tsunoda, who now shifts to a test and reserve role, while Liam Lawson stays with Racing Bulls for 2026, partnering the rising talent Avrid Lindblad. Look for those names and expect big things in the future. Now we get back into the cricketing drama, and we've had some great battles to round off the year. Bangladesh clinching their T20 International Series 2-1 after beating Ireland by 8 wickets in Chattogram yesterday. Tanzid Hassan scoring an unbeaten 55, and then he took a record 5 catches as well, while Mustafizur Rahman and Rishad Hussain shared 6 wickets to bowl Ireland out for 117. And Parvez Hussein's Eamon added 33 not out as Bangladesh cruised home with 36 balls to spare to seal the series. And that's where we leave our sport for today. Good luck to the Proteas as they do battle with India in their second ODI. A lot to prove after the first loss, but that's where we leave our sport for this Thursday.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. Let's have a final peek at your roads. Out in Gauteng and Sandton, traffic is slow moving due to roadworks on the N3 northbound, and that's after Marlborough Drive. Now, currently the left lane is affected and traffic is slow moving in that area. So if you are headed out that way, do expect some delays and plan your route accordingly. Now, singing in Gauteng, heading to Bedfordview, an accident has occurred on the N12 westbound before Galuli's interchange. Now, traffic build-up is due to blocked centre lane. Stick to the left lane if you're headed that way of the road and proceed with caution when passing by. But wherever you are headed, always remain alert while driving and, of course, buckle up and arrive alive. Well, that's where we leave our roads for this Wednesday morning. Let's have that final look at your weather. Well, let's start out with Polokwane in today's weather. Temperatures will climb to 28 degrees Celsius this afternoon, and that's with a chance of scattered thunderstorms developing later in the day. Now, it's accompanied by moderate winds from the west-northwest. Now, from the afternoon into the evening hours, this is what you can expect, and these storms will bring a chance of rain that will possibly last a while. This is your weekly forecast and a summary from now all the way through till Tuesday, which leads us onto the streets and city of gold, Johannesburg. Let's get straight into it. You can experience scattered strong thunderstorms expected throughout the day today. Now we'll also see an extreme UV index, so remember to protect your skin if you are spending some time outdoors. The highs will reach mid-23, so do prepare for heavy downpours and frequent lightning that will continue. And here's your temperatures for the week. 23 degrees today, but let's see what else the rest of the week does hold for you. Well, out in Bloemfontein, we're shifting over there where temperatures will reach a high of 28 degrees with moderate winds from the north at 15 kilometers per hour. Now, rain is likely through the day today with scattered showers and thunderstorms possible from this evening throughout Thursday. And as you can see, your summary forecast for Bloemfontein for the week today, it's 28, and tomorrow, look, the weekend's also looking summery and beautiful on your side, which leads us into Africa's very own playground. Let's get into Durban, starting Wednesday with persistent showers across the city. Temperatures will be a cool 26 degrees with moderate winds from the south to the south-southwest. I expect a chance of showers throughout the afternoon, becoming likely again into the evening. Today we're sitting at 22, but here's a look at your week as it gets warmer throughout next week. Heading over to East London, you have a chance of afternoon showers today with gusty winds picking up, and we'll also see extreme ultraviolet index levels, so do please take precautions. And this afternoon there is a chance of showers developing continuing overnight. So let's have a look at what the rest of your week looks like. Today, low of 18, high of 24, and through into next week, Tuesday, it's looking pretty moderate too. And that brings us into Becha. Well, GQ Stand Up today kicks off with rain showers this morning and overcast skies, and that's throughout the afternoon. Now, humidity will feel uncomfortable, so do remember our words when we say that. We have a chance of rain showers this morning and conditions that will likely be for showers into tonight. So be prepared for some wet weather as we take a look at what your week looks like from today into next week, Tuesday. Heading off into George, you're starting out with mostly cloudy skies, but do expect a pleasant shift because temperatures will climb from the mid-teens to a cool 23 degrees Celsius. And when it comes to your winds, they'll be moderate from the east-southeast throughout the day. And let's have a look at your temperatures. Today, 14 low, 23 high. But listen, it keeps on rising as we get into Thursday. Weekends not looking too bad on your side, George. But let's see what Neisner is offering us when it comes to your weather. You're looking at a morning with mostly cloudy skies, warming up to a mid-23 degrees. Now, winds will be moderate from the east-southeast, so do expect plenty of sunshine throughout the afternoon. Yes, I come with good news. Gusts could reach up to 40 kilometers per hour during the afternoon. Does make it a bit breezy on your 23-degree day, but it does get a little bit warmer as we head into Thursday. Let's end off with Cape Town. What's the mother city saying? Well, we'll see mostly sunny skies early in the morning, shifting to partly cloudy conditions this afternoon. Strong to very strong winds from the south will be a factor, but with wind gusts exceeding 60 kilometers per hour. We're looking at a consistently windy pattern throughout the week. And speaking about the week, let's have a look at your forecast. 27 today and not looking too bad, Cape Town, as we head into the rest of the week and into Tuesday. And that has led us beautifully into your sunrise view of the hour out in Kenville, Durban, with your 26-degree day today. Margaret just said, you know what, Carissa, this looks a little bit warmer than 26 degrees, and let's just warm up the rest of the country with this breathtaking view of what looks like paradise. So thank you so much, Margaret, for sharing a slice of heaven with us. And you too could share your morning view with us. Here's the number again, 063-036-9649. Well, let's get into the rest of the show for this hour that we'll be hanging out. We definitely get into more recipes from Grace Stevens. Yeah, she's still standing by. I've heard a pavlova is definitely on the list. And then definitely some DIY tips for gardening this summer. We're going outdoors. Remember that SBF. We'll see you straight after this.
Mrs. Bulls brings the flavor, so bring your festive magic. Create a dish using your favorite Mrs. Bulls product and you could win your share of 40,000 Rand. Simply share a picture of your Mrs. Bulls festive recipe on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using hashtag Mrs. Bulls Festive Challenge. And the presenter matched to your flavor will recreate your dish live on air with your guidance. Entries close 18 December. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beauties. We are back in the kitchen. We got a whole hour to savor with you. And when we are making festive desserts, we are savoring every morsel with our Gracie Stevens. She is here to answer any questions. So if you've got any culinary questions, but especially on the sweeter side of life, she is your gal. And for the whole family, we know that everyone has different tastes, but there are some showstoppers that really bring the people together. And I think nothing brings the peeps together like building a festive pavlova. It's fun, it's beautiful. It can be quite DIY as well. Perfect sweet treat for Christmas Day. And it feels like a cop-out. And it feels like everything, Gracie, that you have done today, a quick little Melba pudding, a quick little pavlova. Where's like the 3-year Christmas cake being soaked in brandy for 9 years?
I save that for my students. I'm trying to entice everyone into the kitchen now and make it look, well, it is relatively simple.
It mustn't be too simple, otherwise where's the effort? Where's the drama? Where's the festive stress,
Well,
okay?
that's where the decorating comes in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've got to ask, with your cookbooks, because they come across beautifully, obviously you are quite a visual creator yourself when you're creating your food, but is this how you have to process? Is this a foodie recipe? Is this a chef's recipe? Or is this a recipe that anyone can do?
I do, you know, because I teach, I'm always thinking, okay, how can I break this down into small little pieces
Bite sizes.
Bite sizes that are easy. And also, you need to build confidence in the kitchen. You can't just start off with a souffle.
And it's through experience.
Exactly.
It's the only way.
Yes.
It's through the failures, okay?
Yes.
It's the way you do it. Okay, I'm going to get out of your way so you can do the really tricky stuff here. For a pavlova, obviously, it's all in the meringue, right?
It is meringue. It's completely meringue. This, you know, Melba pudding is what we have in my house, but we also have a pavlova.
Because when we talk about showstoppers, this you can get maximum value. You can make it look so pretty and so dramatic. You can make the
Absolutely.
biggest meringue that's ever been seen and just smash it up. And it
Yes.
looks beautiful.
It is, and you know, if it goes wrong, then you just make Eton mess.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly how Eton mess was made. I have no
Exactly,
doubt.
yeah.
Okay, so where do we begin?
So we're going to start with some egg whites. There are a few things about meringue that you have to remember.
Okay.
No egg yolks in your egg whites.
All right.
Okay, so be careful with that.
Just the way.
Yes. So I put them all in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm just, ooh, wrong one. I'm just going to start this and get it foamy. So
Okay.
just, you know, a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to put some cream of tartar in. So cream of tartar is just an acid. It's just going to stabilize our meringue. So a squeeze of lemon if you don't have cream of tartar, a drop of vinegar or something like that. You just want
You
to
want
kind
the
of
acidity to
Absolutely.
stabilize on the chemical front. So this is the chemistry.
Right, then I'm going to whip these up until it's a soft peak. And
Okay.
a soft peak is easy. It's just that you can see that in the beginning you get big air bubbles. And as you're whipping your egg whites, they get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Okay.
So soft peak would be that if I put my spoon in, I pull it out, it just goes over like a Christmas hat.
Okay.
That's
like
what
a
you
cute
want.
little,
Yeah.
a cute little naughty elf hat.
That's it. So you just see the bubbles get smaller and smaller and smaller. Keep an eye on that. And then the secret to a perfect meringue is don't dump all your sugar at once.
Restraint.
A tablespoon at a time. You add your tablespoon and you watch it get back up to the consistency that you had before. Then you add some
Baby
more.
steps.
And
Baby steps.
It's like anything in baking, patience. Patience is key, Graham.
Do you teach
Don't rush it.
temperament first? Hey, you've got to teach attitude before you teach
Whip
ingredients.
temperament in. So here it is, looking nice and nicely whipped. Okay, so it's past the sugar, so it dissolves nice and quickly.
Okay, and that's obviously vitally important.
All right. And this is a good way to start your kids on baking and patience. Ask them just to watch and make sure everything returns to the way it was.
Well, that's
And
not
then
going to be a
add-
huge disaster if it is a disaster.
No,
you just
no.
eat your way through the mess.
Absolutely. And you know what? Meringue is quite satisfying because it starts off with these horrible, like, mushy egg whites.
100%
And then,
it
I mean, look at
transforms,
it.
yeah.
And that's what it ends up looking like. And that's what you want. A nice, opaque, fluffy
It looks like the
meringue.
Alps, the beautiful peaks of the Alps that you could go skiing down it. And I suppose a great way when we talk about teaching the culture of baking, so you've got to learn temperament, the patience
Yeah.
through the process, but also to understand that there is flair and opportunity to have some creative fun, but the science has to be bedded down first. You've got to get the chemistry right.
It's your framework, it's your science.
It's the jungle
and
gym.
then the art makes the picture. So I'm going to pop my last bit in.
So you really are, out of all of the culinary arts, as someone who leans into the more decorative dessert and cake design, you're a mad scientist. That's what you actually are.
Well, people call me a cake decorator or a pastry chef, but mad scientist I will settle for.
I think it fits. I think it really does fit, because you've got to have the confidence to push the boat out. But I do love this notion. I use the word compound quite a lot today. Every recipe is compound knowledge and wealth.
Yes.
And that's what the culinary arts are. They can only get better once they get layered through the next chef, the next foodie, the next creator. So there's always a little bit of your mark when that recipe goes to the next person,
100%.
which is so cool. That
and
is
remember,
so beautiful.
Technology also helps us to, that's an extra layer for us as
Hence
chefs.
the mixing, just that alone is worth having one of these devices.
Oh,
Just that alone.
Otherwise, yeah.
Okay, so artwork, you're not completely crazy and you didn't freehand draw that circle. Then you'd know you are actually a mad scientist.
Graham, I took a dinner plate and I just used a marker on a piece of baking paper. But now remember, the marker isn't edible, so turn it over to make it nice and food safe for you.
It's the little hacks.
So this determines the shape of your wreath, because we're going to go for a wreath again.
Because you can.
I'm all about the wreath.
And I think it's such a brilliant way to get people thinking about the creativity of Christmas. Don't change the recipe, just change the shape. Just use the tools that you know work. If you've got a family recipe, let's be honest, that there is an expectation for, because it gets to that point at Christmas. I crave those things that might not be 3-star Michelin chef, but they are what I know Christmas to be. It's the smell of Christmas to me when I wake up in the morning. It's the taste of Christmas because I'm stealing stuffing out of the oven before it's made properly and finished, to the point that my mother doesn't have enough for the meals when it comes out. You know, it's those sorts of things. But that's Christmas. That's what the festive table must be.
And Christmas is not the time to experiment with recipes and do things that you've never done before.
Not on game day, yo.
No, you experiment with the friend's braais on the weeks leading up.
That's what Boxing Day is for, isn't it?
So you just have a little piece of paper at the end of the evening. It's your review sheet, you know. Tell me how it was.
Oh, there's a reality show for that. So I think a Christmas edition would really work well.
Oh, absolutely.
So I got to ask, like, let us into your drama, because I would imagine Christmas at your house, looking at the energy and your beautiful family and the energy of your kids, is it just manic or mayhem, or can you find this little calm little eye of the storm inside the ramekin, the cake tin?
You know, I've been doing Christmas for a long time, Graham. You and I, we've been doing it for a while. So what I love now is the things like, I'll start doing something like, I'm baking gingerbread at the moment, and the kids are like, oh, it's starting to smell like Christmas. And then there's the smell of the gammon, and then there's the smell, and it's those kind of things. And then I've got my playlist that I play every year.
It starts with that.
Yeah, Monday morning, first thing. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. That was pumping.
No, for me, it's Boney M. I'm sorry, Little Drummer Boy, or it's not Christmas.
Oh,
okay?
Fantastic.
It's got to be. Well, I hope you're feeling that, because we know it's not even the 1st of December. It's the 3rd of December now, guys.
Yeah, so
you
it's
must
lots of time for fun.
But this is it, because we need to take the edge off. This looks spectacular already. I think this is going to be the most Christmassy meringue that's ever done. I mean, it looks like you could take a pair of skis and just go skiing on those peaky Alps.
Well, you want peaks, because peaks get crispy, remember.
Exactly.
That's what you want.
The chewiness, you want the crunch, you want the chewy, because that, of course, is going to offset the beautiful fresh fruit and the shift in texture, because that's also vitally important for a pavlova, right?
Well, you need that crunch. So you need the crunch of the outside, that mallowy center. So when I'm dressing this, I'm going to take my baked pavlova and I'm just going to crack the top. And it just falls in a little bit, and that's where I nestle my cream in.
You see the pockets of joy.
Absolutely.
And love.
Yeah.
Into the oven, how long? How do we know it's ready? What must we be wary of?
So 130 degrees, nice and low oven. We're going to do low and slow for meringue. Okay. This is not something that's going to be popped in the oven and 10 minutes later it's coming out. Okay. So the bottom shelf of your oven. Okay, it's normally the coolest part of your oven, so the bottom shelf. So you take this, pop it in. I would leave a big one like this 45 minutes, 50 minutes, up to an hour.
Okay.
You know, in baking we say it's done when it's done. So the recipe is a guideline, but really you just have to use your eyes. So you do want that nice little biscuit color on it. That's what a pavlova should have, that little biscuity crack on it, yeah.
Is this in the book?
No,
A version
it's
of?
not. I think that means I have to write another book, Graham.
A festive. It's
Yes,
there. I don't know how much time we've got until Christmas, but I know how quickly you work. Okay.
Don't
We're going to temper ourselves here. Most importantly for me and for my kids, as they scan this QR code and start cooking now, because we don't find it in Gracie's cookbook, let's go and buy the cookbook, see if there's another recipe she left out that we need to put in there.
I love it.
How long do we let it cool?
So this is what's nice. Turn off your oven and pop it in and leave it there to dry out.
Just do it.
So what I like to do this a couple of days before Christmas, because you can make this a couple of days in advance. You do it in the evening and you pop it in and you finish it off, turn off your oven, go to bed. Next in the morning you take it out and pop it into an airtight
half of it's been eaten by naughty elf.
Well, I hope the elves aren't around.
This
for
is
that,
a problem.
yeah.
Now, how do you protect it once you've made it? You've got kids. How does this work?
The best thing is if they don't know that you made it. That's why I did it at night, you see. If they don't know that you made it, then how will they know where to find it?
And all it needs is just a little note from a naughty elf explaining the antics. Absolutely beautiful. If you've got any questions, please drop us a voice note, hit us up on the socials. Gracie is here for just about half an hour, so you want to plug into that more deliciousness on the way. This has been quite DIY. We go outdoors for more DIY in your garden after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and thank you for spending this last hour with us. And right now, we dive into all things festive fun. Let's not forget the ones who bring us unconditional love all year round, our pets.
Oh,
we
man.
love our pets, don't
Just
we?
made me say, yeah, no, I'm just going a bit crazy. This is my pet year, all right? But it's because they're part of the family. They are our emotional support team. So, of course, they deserve a little something special, too. And it's just cool to give your dog Christmas presents, okay? So, Raul recently visited the brilliant Absolute Pets to see what they have in store for this festive season, literally in store.
Hey, what's happening? I'm Zanzi. Now, let's be honest, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, which means it's time to spoil all members of the family. Now, Absolute Pets ran a recent survey on 2,800 pet parents and found that 62% of them buy gifts for their pets, while a whopping 85% include them in their holiday celebrations. And that's exactly why I'm out here at Absolute Pets, to sniff out the best holiday goodies for our four-legged friends. Now, with tasty treats and playful toys, there's everything out here to make this festive bright and merry.
Hi, Ryle.
Welcome to Absolute Pets.
Oh, Mariska, it's good to meet you. Yes, I am excited. Just walking through the store, there's a lot of inspiration. So I want to find out from you, what festive treats, festive goodies and toys do you have for our four-legged friends?
We are so excited to have you here today. We have a lot to show you. So here at Absolute Pets, we strive for magical family moments. It's all about that quality time with your pets. So from treats that gets them excited and the toys that keep them entertained. So this one, we have the plushie.
There's crunchy legs and... Oh yes, there's a noise. What's the reason behind this?
So the crinkly legs actually stimulates their brain to be more reactive on the toy. He is definitely a dog's favorite toy. Look at this. It even has 3-in-1. This is Santa's little plates.
Oh my word. And yes, it makes a noise and it's themed for Christmas. This is perfect.
We even have this little cappuccino. I name it the Puppuccino. You can even smell it. It smells like cappuccino.
Wait, is this for humans or dogs?
Those is for a dog.
Ah, yes, this is definitely for the dogs. And it literally smells like vanilla. That's delicious. They would love this. Okay, Mariska, now you're just showing off in terms of all these options when it comes to the toys, but let's talk about treats. What do we have when it comes to ticking that box?
So, Ryle, we have this gingerbread house that has delicious crunchy biscuits inside for dogs.
No ways.
We have these little cookies here. It is ice, but don't worry, there's no sugar inside.
Okay, this is a winner. So not only are we treating our dogs, but it's a guilt-free treat as well.
Exactly. And we have this little kitty star. It is crunchy biscuits inside, and you can hang it off the tree for Christmas.
I absolutely love this. I can just picture this on the tree, seeing those kitties just salivating, waiting for the day they get to open this. All right, Mariska, it clearly looks like there are so many options here when it comes to treats and toys for our pets. So I'm going to ask you the hardest question of the day. What is your favorite pet toy and favorite pet treat?
Well, the treat, it must be the Advent calendar. Who doesn't want to treat your pet every day leading up to Christmas?
Oh, my word, you're joking. So there literally is an Advent calendar for our pets. This is amazing.
But wait, we have a cat one as well.
Oh, man, if you didn't have a pet, this is enough to inspire you to get one just so that you can spoil them with the awesome treats.
So you did mention toys. Let me show you my favorite. It's a cookie plate. It has crinkle paper inside, and you're buying one, but you're necessarily getting 4. It has detachable toys that comes off, and it even has a little snuffle mat for that nose work.
That is so clever, and I have learned how important it is to include stimulation for our pets. So you're nailing it. What about us pet parents and owners? What do you got there?
So we have a lot in store for our pet parents this year. If you have a family member or friend that is crazy about their pets, we have a lot of stocking fillers this year.
Also noticing that it's not just accessories that's on offer here, there's more.
Yes, so we have a lot that will keep the family busy this festive season. We have memory games, we have card games, we even have a jigsaw puzzle. So we do have this little notebook that has sticky notes inside.
So how exactly does this work?
You need to remind yourself for your next Stick and Flea treatment.
This is perfect.
We do have this planter that is dog themed, and this will make a perfect Secret Santa gift.
This is adorable.
Exactly. The nice thing about summer and the festive season, they're literally the same time. So if you are looking for something to buy for Christmas, or just buy something because you love your dogs or cats, we got you covered. So we have a fun summer range from HugSmart. We have your Bloody Mary, your root beer, and then we even have your pina colada. And for your cats, we have a hot dog and mustard.
Oh, this is cool. I just have to pick this up and gotta ask, is this what I think it is?
It is. It is a pop ice popsicle. You pop it in the freezer for 3 hours, and when you're having your treat, your dog can enjoy one too. Let me show you our beer. We have the Dorshond, and we have IPA lot.
No ways. These are beers for our animals. I'm just thinking of myself enjoying a cold one, and now my animals can join me too. And the fact that it's got no alcohol in it, it's non-carbonated and contains no hops and artificial sugars, yes! Now, whether you are looking to spoil your furry kids with festive treats and gifts, or just looking for the perfect summer must-haves, Absolute Pets has everything you need to make the season extra special. Well, here's to a summer filled with sunshine, sparkle, and happy pets.
Oh man, everything you need literally across the board to keep your furry friends merry and bright this Christmas. do yourself a favor. Let them unwrap one of their own presents at Christmas. You will see unadulterated joy on their faces. So pop into Absolute Pets to get your hookup for the festive season and the rest of the year, whether it's nutrition or the fun stuff as well. And speaking of the fun stuff, we have got a massive hamper worth 1,000 Rand, courtesy of Absolute Pets, to give away. So you got to head over to the competition post on the Expresso Facebook, X or Instagram pages and tell us this. What is your favorite festive or summer must-have from Absolute Pets? And don't forget to include that qualifying hashtag, Absolute Pets Festive Summer. Competition closes on the 7th of December. I know we've got a lot of animal lovers in this Expresso family, so make yours a good one. A lot of entries are going to come for this one, but of course the T's and C's apply. Good luck.
Well, don't mind me, Expresso fam, just catching up with the latest technology, and it really is amazing how smart technology is becoming part of our everyday lives, even helping us with the little things that make such a big difference, like getting our homes and gardens summer ready.
Okay.
And I brought some soil for you.
I was wondering, I thought we were making Turkish tea or coffee or something. I'm thinking this doesn't look like what you did last week.
No.
But I'm open-minded.
Okay.
So we are planting. Can I take a guess? I actually know what they are, but now when I saw them, I'm like, oh, they really are watermelon.
Oh, I didn't even know. We're planting watermelons.
What?
It's the fruit of summer, right?
Oh, really? Oh, for sure.
Come on. And
Is
this
summer
morning,
even?
can I
No.
introduce you to somebody?
Okay.
Her name's Gemini. Built-in AI assistant on the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Now it's designed to help you plan, create, organize literally everything. Problem solve with ease even, from reminding you what to plant to helping you design your dream outdoor space. It's tech that works for you, not
It
just...
does maths. I've just figured out that Gemini does maths.
Boy maths and girl maths.
All maths, okay, immediate
Okay, let me
maths, which
open
is
her.
amazing. So if you're looking to measure spaces, how much do I need to fill a cube of this, da-da-da-da-da?
She's a
Boom.
girl.
She
Okay,
will
but
just
first and foremost,
sort it.
you see the things in front of us. So let me
Yes.
ask this really good question. Hold in the button. Hi, Gemini. I hope you're good, girl. I would really love to find out. Oh, she's not listening to me.
No, she's contemplating
she's
whether
taking
she's
a moment.
good or,
Gemini.
good or not, yeah.
All right, that's fine. Okay,
Oh, it's
let me
because
just
maybe he's-
rejig the internet connection
He's
quickly.
feeling a bit more masculine this morning. Maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why he was like,
Okay,
"Who's
connected
your
again.
girl?"
Sorry, to me, everyone's my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see? There you go. Yes, you do know what I'm saying, girl. Listen, Gemini, please help me out here. I would love to find out how to make a pot planter. And also, can you show me visual examples using a plastic bottle?
Oh. Because already my creative juices are flowing here. I'm thinking we can do this.
Yeah.
And we've got all these ingredients at home already.
Exactly.
You might even have kind of old tea bags, mulching stuff, coffee ground, things like that
Put
you
it
could
together.
create. I'm liking this.
Okay, there we got a little picture for you, the DIY plastic bottle examples.
Oh, that's cute.
But you need a plastic bottle. We've
Got
got
it.
a 2-liter cut in half. We've got a knife, an X-Acto knife if you have, or
Okay.
scissors, use with caution.
Got.
Cotton cord or yarn or just something to be a wick. You need potting soil.
Oh, okay.
And then you need your seeds.
Okay, we've got seeds, we've got that, and I suppose we'll be doing some watering. I like the idea of a wick to allow water to be
water.
drawn up through the soil. Very, very cool. But we are going to plant some watermelons. Once the watermelon starts to grow, it's going to be
Yes.
quite impressive.
It's going to be a little bit tricky,
Okay.
but go ahead, add your soil, add your seeds as well, assemble, you've got to water it, fill the bottom half of the bottle with water. Oh, first with soil probably. Okay, and then let's get into some visual examples that
Yeah.
they've got for us.
I like the soil, looks really
Oh, they've
happy
got
and healthy.
vertical ones too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You can just
Wow.
attach it to your wall. You can hang them like that, so you can have
That's
cascades down. So you don't even have to fit them to the wall, just one kind of lateral line at the top. That is very, very
My
cool.
goodness. Okay,
so
well,
I'm
that is
slowing down
fantastic. Great, you go ahead and continue there, and we'll get our gardening going on, our DIY, and I can't wait to see exactly what this looks like. But Gemini understands your questions in context and can give you step-by-step instructions or even suggestions tailored to your needs. It's literally like having smart on-the-go friend that can guide you through literally anything and everything.
Okay, I'm
With the
gonna
season,
proceed.
Let's get our watermelon going.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to put a lot in
A
because
lot.
I don't know how
You
many
never
you're
know.
supposed to. We're going to have a crop. We're going to have a crop of watermelons. And these are going to be those giant watermelons. And we're going to let these grow until completion, okay? So somewhere in the studio, we've actually got a beautiful little garden out back where we get a whole lot of stuff. Now, soil's gone in with the seeds. They're going to start growing. I love that.
And this
Give
is
it a
some
bit of
good
water.
soil too, hey?
Really.
Water our babies.
Smells beautiful and organic.
Oh, gorgeous. And as we know, with Gemini on the Galaxy Z Fold 7, Smart Help is always at your fingertips, quite literally. Just ask and watch it come to life. Now, purchase any Galaxy Z7 series devices before the 31st of January 2026, and you can receive 12 months of Samsung SOS Plus free of charge. Of course, T's and C's apply.
And it is a great service. And there is also a chance of winning a Samsung Galaxy Fold 7, and that's courtesy of our friends at Samsung. What you got to do, head over to the Samsung post on the Expresso social media pages and tell us which features of the at Samsung Mobile SA hashtag Galaxy Z Fold 7 would you use to make your life easier.
Okay.
Wow, I think there are a lot of jumping off points there. Use hashtag Galaxy Z Fold 7 and hashtag Galaxy Watch 8 in your answer. Competition closes 5th of December. That's this Friday. Good luck. We'll see you on the other side.
Summer's heating up, and so are the prizes with Plascon's Win All Summer Competition. Stand to win the ultimate holiday to the Maldives with 200,000 Rand, plus loads of weekly and monthly prizes. From shopping vouchers, JBL speakers, cash prizes, and unforgettable getaways to either Dubai, Zanzibar, Cape Town, or Vic Falls. To enter, simply spend 1,000 Rand or more on any Plascon product and choose one of 4 easy ways to submit your entry. Competition closes 28 February. T's and C's apply. Win all summer with Plascon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Yes, we're in the kitchen, our favorite place, because we're getting into entertainment this festive, and entertaining at that. The only way to entertain this festive season is with a sea coucherie board. We've claimed it, it's ours, featuring all your favorite deli fish and garnishes. Now, Woolworths is also making entertaining extra easy with their 4 for 3 deals on selected easy entertaining items. And we all know that this is really lovely when it comes to seafood. It gets a little bit expenny, so it's really lovely that we can get.
I was never allowed anywhere near this food as a child because this was for the special grown-ups. Yeah, not just for all the adults, for the special guests, okay? But you want your guests to feel like they are worth it. So
Agreed.
just a few little things, and when we say little, they punch way above their weight class, because this is gorgeous, gorgeous flavor profiles.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are going across 5 different continents with this. There are so many different flavor profiles, palettes being, we've even got, explain yourself, what is that in the
Okay,
corner?
so I am shocked. I didn't know this was possible.
Shook it.
Trout biltong. I feel like you can smell it through your screen right now. It is the most intense, beautiful trout.
It's exactly as you
smell.
would expect it to smell as trout biltong. That is crazy to me. So you've
Insane.
got quite the zhuzh plate there.
I'm
I've
gonna
got some
stick to the shellfish
beautiful,
here.
beautiful jumping off points here for me. We've got our lettuce cups, and we know what you can do with the seafood taste in a lettuce cup. We've got our beautiful bread, and we've got our crackers. I know they're not officially called Graham crackers, but these ones I'm going to call Graham's crackers
They
because
are
I'm going to
Graham
put
Richard
stuff on
crackers.
them.
All right, so you've got this one here, the mousse, the salmon mousse, and then you can decorate it using the selection.
I love this because these little, I mean, you could get a bigger one, put it in a centerpiece, but these little bespoke elements, everyone gets their own food experience and they start piecing together all the beautiful little tidbits.
Yum.
Love the salmon, love the introduction of avo with all of this as well.
Exactly. It's like a prawn cocktail, which I actually have over here. And remember, it is 4 for 3 when it comes to the seafood, so you can go literally so crazy. So I'm going to get mine out over here.
There is something about a West Coast mussel. I've actually plucked West Coast mussels out of the ocean, filled that with white wine, popped that on the fire, and cooked it like that. And then I think braai-broodjies or something went in the mix, and we literally ate from the sea fire mouth.
So you can do shellfish when it's a mussel.
When it's a mussel, I can do it. And there was
Somebody
something...
do some investigating.
Exactly. It doesn't have the iodine, apparently. That's the con, they're telling me. There is something about a mussel that is really umami. It's got its own completely unique flavor profile.
Wow.
But you've got to do them justice. And trust me, they've done them justice. And they've sourced them from the West Coast, baby.
on.
So adorn a couple of crackers with these. It's a flavor profile all on its own, but you can zhuzh it up, juice it up, do whatever you
Careful.
want.
I'm going to be operating
Go
here
for
because
it,
I'm
girl.
making some prawn cups with our prawn cocktail.
We live on the edge, eh?
We do. I will say that tinned fish is having a big moment right now, and tinned mussels are one of my favorites.
Well, can we also talk about one of the OGs from a bygone era, the prawn cocktail?
Yes.
I can remember, like, my mother used to try to find restaurants that still served it. She loved it so much. Now it's become one of those beautiful novelty items, almost a mark of, can you do a really good prawn cocktail? It's back on so many menus. It's a great way to experience and celebrate culinary arts in South Africa.
Yeah.
It's hot. You want a meal that's still going to make people feel like it's the end of the year showstopper.
Exactly.
But the big roast, the big hot data, it's a bit too much for us. A little prawn cocktail as a starter to kick off your festivities.
It goes
Come
a
on.
long way.
How
This is
special do
actually
you feel?
every single year we make a prawn cocktail as the starter. I once tried prawns with a mango salad, and that was also quite a hit.
Very, very
so
nice.
definitely adding this one on. That's our prawn cocktail done. What
Gorgeous.
else can we add? Ooh, try that one.
Okay, so we've got oak smoked trout selection pack. So we've got a few different ways, shapes and forms in here, and this looks absolutely beautiful. Slices, ribbons, pastrami slices, bagel seasoned ribbons.
What?
You're fine, actually, from Christmas through to Boxing Day. You've pretty much got every meal. You just need a different side or something to hold it. But that looks
eggs Benny
spectacular.
with some of these ribbons.
Get out of town. I'm quite interested in the bagel flavoring as well. I really, really like that. So I'm going to add and add away. Oh, I missed these were for the mussels.
There you go.
First time in my career, I could have used The foodie pincers. Now I feel like the rest of the
Use
day
it for
I've got
that.
to use
Why
them.
not?
Yeah. I'm going to lean across and grab one of these.
Yeah, don't touch the prawns.
And
Wow,
just
look
pop
at
you. I know
that.
it is beautiful.
That's
no one gets left
fancy.
behind, my friend. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Sure.
You could even layer it up with a bit
Nice.
of
Yeah, that's really
cucumber
pretty.
and just keep building your flavors.
Sorry,
Eh?
there you go.
Absolutely.
What else could I add to my board? Maybe some of the biltong. Oh, you got the trouts, and then I've got the trout biltong.
Okay, I'm peeling back the layers here so I can get a bit of this gorgeous bagel seasoned. I think
How
that's
do you
how
eat your capers?
I on a pizza generally.
On a pizza?
Yeah, I love capers and anchovy on a pizza.
Where would this go well with?
Salty.
A bit salty.
And that's a good. It's very heavily brined generally, so I think that's a good way to approach it.
Maybe on your salmon?
Yes, because this is a full value salmon.
Nice. Oh, that actually looked
Wow,
really good.
that's very nice.
That was very restaurant
And
style.
we want excess. We want that feeling of royalty embracing a meal. And I would imagine this is how royalty would have rolled back in the day. If you wanted to express wealth, you would have done it through the fine things like food. There is a reason why we honor seafood in this particular way, because there is so much care put into sustainable sourcing, which makes a massive, massive difference. Do you want to use my special magical tweezers?
Yeah, sure.
You can. Can you sound a bit more pumped up and excited about
I
this
actually
great
preferred
honor?
my tool.
This great honor of being able to. This is why it takes me 3.5 hours to make a meal, because I'm rolling around with
With the
tweezers.
tweezers.
That's beautiful. I'm trying to see if there's anything we haven't used. I mean, when you get to the dill and the micro herbs, one thing that you might want to keep for yourself, because you're the most special person in the whole mix, a salmon roulette. I'm thinking this is probably going to be like a smoked salmon pate that went to Eton College.
Oh, yes.
And then now lives in Monte Carlo. I don't know. Absolutely beautiful. Hot smoked salmon and cold smoked salmon with lemon zest, creme fraiche, parsley, dill, with a butter layer. Why? More butter, more better.
More butter, more better. That is my kind of vibe, 100%. Remember the deal right here at Woolworths. So choose Woolies as your hosting partner this festive season. Then you get shop for 4 for 3 selected easy entertaining items and buy any 2 selected frozen entertaining items and save 25%. And that happens until the 25th of January 2025. Now this offer is valid in-store, online, on the app, and T's and C's, of course, can be found on Woolworths.com. Finishing touches? Ta-da!
Wow, impressive.
Mrs. Bowles brings the flavor, so bring your festive magic. Create a dish using your favorite Mrs. Bowles product and you could win your share of 40,000 Rand. Simply share a picture of your Mrs. Bowles festive recipe on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using hashtag Mrs. Bowles Festive Challenge. And the presenter matched to your flavor will recreate your dish live on air with your guidance. Entries close 18 December. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, Mzansi, the good news, just $5 could change your life forever if you play Lotto today. That's all you need to plug into 42 million rand. That's what's sitting in the jackpot this Wednesday. Come on.
Play now, please. Buy your tickets now in store. Head to the website nationallottery.coza. There's the mobile app. There is cell phone banking. Or just dial *120 *7529# for USSD.
Do it right now, please. And we'll keep the details up on the Expresso socials. So when you see our terrible dancing, you can at least temper that sight with hopefully some big winning today. Luckily, we are not the artists or performers who have to carry the final beautiful moments of this show.
Okay, let's give it to the Ukrainian twins. They're standing by, Mykola and Andrei.